Drone here. This is the Syma X5C. We're going to give this a general flight review. And I'm going to turn it on. Has a toggle on the back. And to bind your controller, up, down, and up once more, it's bound. And this button here, that's for your speed or your responsiveness. And our camera's not on. If your camera's not on, just check those wires, push them in, and make sure they're good and snug. And now the light's on. It's a green light, which I don't know. Try to show you that. And once you turn the camera on, it should turn to a red. And you're doing that by pressing this down. Goes red to green. Red is recording, green is standby. And again, that upper top left button is for your responsiveness or your speed, whichever you want to consider it. And here we go. This is very similar to the Striker that I've flown a million times and that I've reviewed. Syma is one of your name brand quadcopters. It's kind of like in the shoe business, Nike, as far as your toy quadcopters go. And she's flying good. Pretty fast too. It's a very nice quadcopter. And there's very light breeze out here. I'd say maybe a 2-mile-an-hour tops. Nothing major. It's a beautiful day out. We're at about 60 some degrees here. And she's up there. Definitely going to want to do an altitude test with this, because if it's anything like the Striker, it's going to break the 100-meter mark easy. And it is up there. I do believe I should probably bring this down a bit. There we go. Yeah, I'm a little bit too close to houses to really be taking it up. This is kind of where I had the Tarantula 1505, and the wind ended up taking it and putting it on somebody's roof. I was fortunate I was able to fly it off of the roof. But you definitely don't want to hit people's property. You don't want to hit people's cars. So you gotta know your surroundings. And right where I am, I have houses to the right of me. I have a small body of water behind me. I have a huge abyss in front of me, and I have more houses to the left of me. So I'm kind of confined in the area that I'm flying here. But it's good to know where you're flying. And if you don't know where you're flying, if you do decide to go out to the mountainous area around where you live, or the wooded area around where you live, go on Google Earth. They have very detailed images. You can find where all the gullies are, drop-offs, lakes, ponds, etc. That way you really aren't chancing too much, and you know what type of vicinity you have to fly in. And this is a very responsive quadcopter. Again, Syma's one of your name brands. Striker, that's not so much, although a lot of people have the Striker. I assume that's because of how well it flies. But Syma, that's you want to talk quadcopters and drones, they're up there on the name brand. And oh, got tangled a little bit. See, it hangs off trees quite nice. And just gonna check the camera. And this is a 2.0 megapixel camera, and it does take very nice video. If you go on my channel, Drone, you could see 1 or 2 videos I have that shows the quality of this. And also, if you go on my Facebook, you could see pictures I've taken with this camera. It's actually very nice. Comparable to the DM007's camera, both 2.0. And we're getting good flight time here. We're pushing about 5 minutes. I'd say acceptable flight time for anything is 6 to 7 minutes. That's the general general time quadcopter will fly. You're gonna want to bring that down here soon. Yeah, you don't want to, like I said, I'm kind of confined in an area here where I got to keep bringing this back to me. And there she is. Nice sky, sun setting as you can see. Yeah, definitely if you are looking for a basic quadcopter, I'd go with something like this or the Striker. They're almost identical in size and shape. The propellers, different colors, but I believe the propellers are even about the same size. And even the lighting on it. This one has almost the exact lighting as the Striker, where your green is your back and your red is forward. I think the red on this more looks like an orange though, as opposed to a red. It's doing very nice, very smooth flyer. We're past the 6-minute mark here, so we're into good flight time. Anything above 8 minutes I think is excellent flight time. And looky here, we have a Jeep. You guys probably thinking, what is this flying over my head, and what is that guy doing just standing there? I'm also, where I'm at is an extension off of many trails. People mountain bike, walk, hike, ride their quads, take Jeeps out here. I've taken my car out here. It's a very nice area for doing things. People also hunt back here. And my house is not far from that brick building with the little light in the center of it. So I got about a minute walk to here. And I have basically free range of the place. Occasionally you'll see somebody like that, but nobody bothers anybody, so it's nice. This does have your flip features. I believe it also has headless mode, but for somebody learning to fly a quadcopter, which I'm pretty well, I know how to fly these pretty well by now, but somebody learning, I don't suggest you use your headless mode. It's not going to teach you how to fly. You're not going to learn how to spin it around and bring it back to you. Essentially, it's going to limit your 6-axis. You're only going to have literally 2-axis, up, down, and then forward and back and left to right. And I don't think that's fun. I mean, I'm sure there's people that are amazed and like it. I mean, extreme high flying, maybe you want to put it in headless mode in case you get disorientated, but I like to be able to fully control this. Right now we're almost at 9 minutes, so I've gotten an excellent flight time out of this. And I've been recording most of the time. And what do we got back there? We got 2 people coming down on a quad. Ooh, got a decent amount of activity here. I'm J-Drone. If you haven't subscribed, please click below. Subscribe. I'll be posting stuff constantly. I try to post something new every day. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Make sure that light's off. It's green, it's red, and it's green. Any questions, ask. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. I'm J-Drone. I appreciate you watching. Have a good day.